Alright, this is going to be cool. So, what I have in front of me right now is a Pokemon card collection that is legitimately a collection that was found in a barn. It wasn't just a clickbait title. This collection was found in a barn by somebody that was not the original collector. And I'm going to get into that in a little bit, but I just want to start by showing you guys some of the Pokemon cards in here. There's some crazy cards in here. I only saw this on FaceTime, so the quality was really low, and I only saw some of the cards. So this is going to be my second time going through it, but there's more cards that I didn't see, and I really didn't get a chance to see what the conditions were. So what I'm going to do is go through these, and I'm going to pull out the ones that I think are going to definitely be worth grading, and I'm going to pull those out and take a look at them for you guys. So I just wanted to start with, this is the first card here that I wanted to show you. It's actually a card that when this stuff was delivered, when this collection was delivered, this card was just loose in there. But as you can see, it's a Shadowless Bulbasaur from base set. Just a common card, but hopefully a good sign for what's to come. Although also the base set Shadowless cards are getting up there in value. So I'm going to put that in the background. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but we'll hopefully have some good luck as we're going through this. We'll start with the back. I did notice that some of these, it was kind of just some trainer cards in the back. So I'm going to try to go through these pretty quick if I don't see anything too crazy. Although I don't know a whole lot about these cards, to be honest. Some of them, like the base set, the Wizard of the Coast type stuff, I know a lot about, but I know there's some EX era stuff in here as well. So if you guys see something that's kind of crazy, I'm just gonna adjust my camera here so we get a little bit more focus on everything. But if you see anything like real crazy that I miss, I would really appreciate you letting me know that. Alright, so let's get into some Pokemon. So we got some Gym, I don't know if this is Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes, one or the other, but some common, uncommon cards. There's some base set too. This is kind of cool to see. We'll see like what's to come. And here's a good example. There's some e-reader cards, so some great cards right off the bat. Like I said, I don't know a lot about all these cards. I know I'm looking for like the Gold Star cards or whatever. But you can see e-reader, Tentacruel holographic. Some of those, if I don't know about it, I'm going to take a look at it later. I would assume that this Mewtwo is worth something from the e-reader series. I don't know a whole lot about it. It does have this silver border. But as you can see, it's not in the greatest condition. It's got a lot of creasing, which is unfortunate. Hopefully that doesn't set the pace for all of them. Let's take a look at this Team Magma's Aggron right here. This one looks to be in a whole lot better shape, so that's a good sign. So as I find ones that I think are worth grading or I know are worth grading, I'm going to pull them out and I'm going to put them in a sleeve, and then we'll do like a recap later. So there's the first one that I pulled out. I don't really know about that one, so if you know in the comments, please let me know. Again, with some of these other ones as well. Alright, so the next one, seems like they kind of organized some of these by the type. So there's a light Ledian, but non-holographic. Base set 2, Ninetales. A lot of these are non-holographic. Yeah, like I said, these are kind of organized by the type. I don't see anything here that's like a huge pull. Well, there's this Yanma. We can take a look at that. The Yanma, the Rocket Scyther is a nice card. So let's just pull this out of there. Get a look at the condition. This one too, not in the best condition. So, as I said, barn find. I don't know if that played into the condition or if that's just the way these were stored away, but where these cards came from was a resale business that is an auction house, and they've been in business since the 50s. They have a warehouse in the back of their auction house, which is a barn, and who knows what's in there. There might even be some stuff in there that was from when they opened. But obviously, the Pokemon cards aren't that old. But anyways, they were looking through their collection of stuff, which includes just about anything, and they came across these Pokemon cards. So, okay, here's another good one, Erica's Venusaur. Let's take a look at that one. So yeah, so I don't know if like the condition is going to be off on all of these because of that, or what. But like I said, there's some really crazy cards in here. I'm really interested in seeing the condition. This one's not perfect. There are some scratches on the hollow, and a little bit of edge wear you can see on the corners there. But some of these cards, even in those conditions, are still worth getting graded. I think that one is worth it. And again, with this base set Venusaur right here, we're going to take that one out and take a look at it. I'm not going to take out all of these. This one has some edge wear there. But again, still probably worth grading. I'm going to reassess these. I'm just going to kind of go through them quick. I will be doing a PSA submission video eventually, hopefully soon. It's something I really want to get in because I know PSA is kind of backed up. We got some more trainers here. Again, if you guys see something that I might be missing, I don't know, like an error card or something like that, please let me know. Really appreciate that. Here's some jungle cards, some base set 2. You got Snorlax there. A lot of these are really worth grading. Here we got our first edition. It's a Mr. Mime, so not the most popular card, but really anything in first edition right now is really hot. This one does have a lot of scratches on it, on the hollow and on the rest of the card, so I'm not going to keep that one out. Let's take a look at this scissor here. Scissor. I don't know how people pronounce it. I say scissor. This one does have some edge wear, but well, not too bad. This one probably wouldn't get a very good grade. I'm going to probably leave this one in there because I know there's some cards that, even if they're like bent in half, that are in this set are going to be worth taking out and grading. So I see the Dragonite, it's not the error version. No holographics on that one. Same here. We'll move on here. Okay, so here's a good mix of some cards. We got Meganium. That's really the only hollow other than the Venomoth there. Let's take a look at, well, let's look at the other side here first. Yeah, we got a hollow muck, not too crazy. Let's take a look at this Meganium. So yeah, so these cards are not in perfect condition, including this one. You can kind of see there. I'll leave that one in there. Hopefully, as we get to some of those bigger cards, we're going to get some better conditions here. Here's a first edition Koga's Beedrill. I'll probably take that one out and look at it. Again, not the most popular card, but it is first edition. This one's looking a whole lot better. It's not like PSA 10 worthy, but this one probably is worth grading, especially, like I said, being first edition. I'm gonna leave that one out. I'll go through all the ones I'm pulling out at the end too. So let's look at this Meganium. Maybe we'll, since it was on that same page as that Beedrill, it might be in a little bit better condition. It is possible that these cards came from like multiple collectors. I don't know if these were like in the same exact binder. I assumed they were, but it's possible that they weren't because I didn't get it in a binder. I got them just like this. So we got some legendary collection, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we'll get some reverse holographics. I don't really know that Mewtwo is really worth anything. We got a Lugia. I don't know what set that's from, but it's non-holographic. The Machamp from Rocket. Moving along here. So there's a W Stamp Misty Psyduck. I don't know about this. Is probably XY era, maybe black and white. Yeah, so that Psyduck's not in the greatest condition. Some dark Team Rocket cards. You got this Dragonite is in very poor condition. I don't even need to take that one out. Hopefully we start getting some cards that are in better condition. Yeah, Koga's Pidgeotto. That's a pretty cool card. Can already tell it's not in great condition. Dark Scizor, not in great condition. It's kind of a bummer. Fortress, I don't think that one's really worth much anyway. Moving along, we got some energy, or some trainers and energies. We got Rocket Sneak Attack. That one looks like it's actually pretty good. I guess it's kind of like the typical, like maybe a kid's collection. You know, they played with the cool ones. I know I did when I was younger. I'm sure a lot of other people did. We had a Steelix. I did earlier this year sell a first edition Steelix, and I kind of regret it. This one's pretty off center. If that was first edition, we'd probably send it in for grading. Not the case this time. Got some more commons and uncommons. Same here, commons and uncommons. Like I said, I don't think any of these are really worth anything. I don't see any first edition stamps. I'm telling you, there are some big hitter cards though in here. I'm just moving along here. I'm not sure exactly what order they're in. Okay, here we got another decent one. We got light Togetic right here. Let's see. I don't see anything on there, so I'm gonna pull that light Togetic out. This one looks in better condition. See, edge wear, just not the greatest condition. The hollow looks good, but the edges are just really bad. Probably wouldn't send that one in. So here are some, I don't know if these are black and white era. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking for here. So if you see something, this Bellossom has a leaf on there. You got a hollow Butterfree, Sceptile, Beedrill. Some of these cards are a little bent. Again, kind of organized by type. We got a few Cloisters down there. Those are rare, but not in hollow. And then we got some Fossil. Nothing holographic or first edition there, so I'm just going to go through these quick. We're only halfway through, and like I said, I know there's some big hitter cards in there, so just bear with me here as we go through these. I just want to try to make sure I'm not really missing anything. I will be selling these cards. Some of them, like I said, will be going out to be graded, so if anyone has any interest in any of them, graded or not, keep an eye out for me on those. Alright, so there's these Machamps. I don't know anything really about these. See, this one's got this extra hollow spot in there, but it's like the same card. So I don't know if that's the reverse hollow, how they did that, or if that's like a build and battle. We got some e-reader. So here we got reverse hollow Blaziken. I'm gonna take a look at that. I don't know, again, I don't know like what's worth what when it comes to these cards, but it is rare. Yeah, it's bent down there, so set that aside. This reverse hollow beautiful eye looks really cool. I don't know how rare or collectible that is, but like I said, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on these. Here's some more e-reader cards. We got Minun. That's kind of cool, holographic. Let's see what that one looks like. Some of these cards I've never seen. It's kind of like the old stuff and the new stuff. This one's in great condition. Like again, I don't think Minun is really that collectible necessarily, but it's an e-reader card. It's in great condition. I'm gonna set that one aside. These ones, see again, I don't know about these. These have this Pokeball, Nidoking. I know it was a popular Pokemon. Let's see what that one looks like. This one's in much better condition, so maybe it was like a kid that was collecting these, and then as these cards became available, they were getting a little older, started taking care of them a little bit more. Get this back in there. This Exeggutor looks cool, but like I said, I don't know. There's a first edition Snorlax. It's non-hollow, but if it's in good condition, that's definitely worth grading. It's really not in the greatest condition, unfortunately. I was hoping these would be in better condition. You know, on the live chat that I did on these, it was really hard to tell. So I'm just going to take a look at this Armaldo. This looks like it's in good condition. I'm going to sleeve that one up. Again, I know I got some big ones coming. I'm going to try to move quickly on this, but I don't want to miss some of these. I'm going to look at this Raichu. I don't know if this... It's a holographic. It looks decent. Keep that one out. If you guys have an opinion on these, like if I should or shouldn't grade them, let me know. I'm not going to go through more on these, but I don't know, maybe these Nido Queens or something. I'm trying to hold it in front of the camera. Sorry if I'm not. Marowak, that's a cool card. Sorry, it's like, you know, I've never seen these before, so I want to like take a look at them. It's a cool card. I'm going to sleeve that up. Let me know on these, like with that extra holographic in there, what's up with those. I don't know what set that's from. You got some more Wizard of the Coast. Nothing too crazy on here. Same thing here. We got Pikachu, Yellow Cheeks. Oh, that's from base set 2. Flareon non-holographic. These are all non-holos, no first editions. Alright, so here we might be getting into some better cards. Actually, this Dark Executor is one of my favorite cards. I don't know why. I want to get that card in a PSA 10 first edition. Alright, so we got some Neo Series cards. Here is Entei. Let's take a look at that one. Overall, looks like in good shape. It might have some surface issues there. You can see kind of right in there. But the Neo Series is real popular right now. I'm going to set that aside. Look at this Houndour. These cards are in a little bit better condition. They're not perfect. I'm gonna look up some of these, you know, PSA 7, PSA 6. I would think that they would get better than that, but you know, I don't really know. All right. Here we are. This is the page right here. This is the page. Nothing there on the top. However, we got another Houndour. Not too exciting. And then we got the Charizard base set holographic, Dark Charizard from Rocket. And then we got the Typhlosion T17. The Typhlosion T17, it's not first edition, but super hot card right now. The Celebi is non-holographic. And then we got the Shining Charizard right there. So I'm going to pull a few of these out and we're going to take a look at them. I know you want to get to that Shining Charizard, but I'm going to start with the Houndour. This one looks like it's in better condition than the one I just pulled, so I'm going to sleeve that up and put that with it. And then let's get into the base set Charizard. I can already tell it has some silvering on the edges, but this is a card that, like, just no matter what is worth grading, even though it does have some issues here. I'm not gonna, yeah, it's unfortunate. This might get like a PSA 3 or 4, but again, still worth getting graded. Such an iconic card. I mean, the most iconic card, I think, in the Pokemon history. And then we got the Dark Charizard. This one looks to be in better condition. Still not perfect. It's a little curved, but PSA doesn't care too much about that. These will all be going into card savers when I send them in. So Dark Charizard. Then I'm going to be careful with this Typhlosion as I take it out here. Much better condition. It does have some edge wear right there. It has a little bit on the back. So, not perfect. You know, maybe a 6, maybe a 7. But such a hot card right now. This one I'm definitely going to send in. The holo looks really good on this. Does have a little scratching, but man, it's a bummer. You know, I guess a lot of people, you know, we all played with our cards when we were younger, and it's unfortunate that some of them could be worth a lot. This Charizard, you can see there's like a crease right here. I think that's just in the binder sleeve. So this was the card. When I was shown this card, I was like, yep, please send me that. I want to take a look at these cards. A little speck there, but the shiny Charizard looks so good. It It looks so good. There might be some stuff on, some dirt on there, which is unfortunate. There's some edge wear on the back. But this card, even PSA 6, 5 is still worth a lot of money. I think even in this condition, ungraded, $400 or $500 easily. So we do have more cards to go through, and there are some cool ones. This is probably the best page. There's more shining cards to come though. So okay, so I want to get moving. I know there's just a lot to go through right here. So here's a Charizard from Legendary Collection. It's not in perfect condition, and it's not holographic, but still cool to see. You rarely ever see this one. You know, people want that reverse holo, which is one of the coolest cards. Got another one of those Marowaks, some dark Pokemon. Just keep it moving along here. Alright, here's another good page. Another really good page. So, we got the Shining Celebi right there. And then right below it, the Shining Steelix. So, these cards, let's see what kind of condition they're in. Because these Shining cards don't look too bad. They're not perfect, but this one is in much better condition than the Charizard. There's a little bit right there, but overall, a very, very nice card. Shining Celebi. I love these Shining cards. It's just really neat how they did just the Pokemon holographic. I think there's more Shining cards coming up. Yeah, you can see there's some more good cards. Let's see about this Steelix. This Steelix looks like it's in excellent condition. Might get knocked on the corners a little bit there. But man, what a nice collection that somebody, for the most part, preserved. Like I said, I don't know, being in the condition that it was in, maybe that had an effect on it. But you can see some of these cards were just put in the sleeves this way, not perfect. There's some promo cards here. Alright, so now we got some more cool cards. You got Light Azumarill, Dark Blastoise. I'm going to pull that one out. It's not first edition, but it is holographic. It's got a little edge wear. This one I think would probably be still worth grading. It's got some silvering on the edges, but the holo looks really nice. Put that one in a sleeve. I'm not going to go through all these, but Dark Blastoise, iconic card. We got the Kabutops, that's non-holo. That Light Azumarill could be worth something, but it's got a lot of silvering on the edge. I can see that right away. Alright, now we got the base set Blastoise. There's a few other cards on here, but really, looking at the base set Blastoise, I'm going to pull that one out. I do have a few of these that are going to be sent to PSA from various collections, but man, this one, you see it's got some scratches, some silvering on the edges. I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys think a card in this condition is worth sending to PSA? I mean, it likely is. I mean, even if the card doesn't come back in perfect condition, sometimes it's worth it. So yeah, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the trainers, although I know there are some that are worth a little bit. We got Hitmontop, Hitmonchan. We got Vulpix, Hitmonlee. This Poliwrath. I always like this Poliwrath. Not a popular Pokemon in general, but this card's pretty cool. He's like calling you out. You got Light Machamp, which is a cool card. I don't know if that one comes in holographic or not. Let's take a look at this Poliwrath. That one looks pretty good. Not perfect. It does have some edge wear on the back. I'm going to leave that one in there. We'll keep moving along. We got some commons, uncommons, some unknowns. You got first edition Machamp, and you got two of them. All Machamps for first edition. You got the Kabutops. That was another card I had in first edition. I sold, unfortunately, for too little earlier this year. You get some base set 2 cards. Nothing too crazy there. We're getting there. Some jungle cards. And I do have other collections that I'm going to be going through. Not quite as crazy. Like, they're not going to have a Shining Charizard in there, but still cool cards and still some cool stories. You know, like I said, this is just somebody found this in their warehouse. See, I don't know about like this cacturn, probably not worth a whole lot. But yeah, just the fact that they found this and, you know, thought to contact me instead of just selling it. You know, they might have sold this for pretty cheap, you know, $50, $100 is, you know, what I would expect them to have sold it for at their auction. So, and I know they have sold some cards for very cheap. So it's still possible. Just looking at this Haunter, just because it was first edition, it's not hollow, but it's also not in great condition. Moving along. Sorry, I kind of set this up a little weird. I wanted to make sure you guys could get a good look at the cards. I'm trying to pay attention to make sure that you can see them. Nothing too crazy there. Some more commons, uncommons. Still cool to see a lot of these Wizard of the Coast era cards. And some more modern ones. Like I said, I don't know if these are black and white or X and Y. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I do know this. Team Rocket Returns Togetic Reverse. That is a cool card. Let's take a look at that. It does have some silvering on the edges there. But I love these stamped cards. This one probably not worth sending out, but still a really neat card. There's some e-reader cards in here. There's a Salamence non-hollow. Let's see about this Altaria. I know this is getting to be a long video, but this Altaria looks pretty nice. Yeah, well, that might come off down there. I know you're probably not supposed to do this, but alright, so that's actually a pretty good condition card. I don't know much about it. I know it's an e-reader card, so, and it's holographic, so I'm going to put that one aside. And we'll keep moving along here. Let me know if you see anything else that's, you know, worth anything. You got some Magnetons on here. I know if those get PSA 10, they're like crazy value, but these are not going to get PSA 10s, because even out of the pack, it's hard to get that. You got the Dark Raichu, the first secret rare. You got this Aerodactyl. I love that Aerodactyl, even better than the hollow version. A lot of non-hollows there. Just keep moving along here. Some Team Rocket cards. Alright, we got some more hollows coming up that I see. Oh, here's the gold border Meowth. I'm going to take that out. I know I kind of like would have thought that this card would have been worth more money, just because I didn't expect a lot of people would have gotten this card, just because it was like in a fruit snack. I don't know if it was fruit snacks or something like that, but I remember I wanted this card so bad. I bought so many of those boxes. Like, I think they were fruit snacks. I don't know, but I bought so many because that's where this card came from. I just thought it was really cool. I don't know that it's super valuable or anything. Okay, so now we got some Psychic Pokemon. We got unknowns that aren't really worth a lot. We got the Wobbuffet is non-hollow, unfortunately. Dark Slowking non-hollow, Espeon non-hollow. You got the Mewtwo from base set 2. Nothing too crazy, but here we got a Dark Crobat. That's a neat card. And then we got the Gengar from Legendary Collection Reverse. You know, on those Legendary Collection, obviously it's the reverse that are worth a lot, because they're different from the base set. You know, they're so different. And really it's that pattern, that firework pattern. However, I have a theory that, you know, a lot of people are talking about XY evolutions and like how that's going to be like the next kind of big set that's simple or cheap to invest in, but you can still see like the dark or the Charizard is worth more than the reverse hollow Charizard. The regular hollow is worth more. But moving forward, I wonder if that's going to change, because the reverse hollow from this set is worth so much more than the regular hollow. This Gengar is actually in really good condition. I've had a few of these Legendary Collection reverse cards recently. You can see there's a little whitening at the bottom, but this one I'll definitely send out to PSA very good condition card. I wish there were more of these legendary collection cards in there, but it almost seemed like maybe they got like 1 or 2 packs and that's what they kept. But anyways, like I said, if you guys saw something that I missed, please let me know. But other than that, thank you for checking out this video. I know it ran a little bit long. It's one of the longer ones on my channel. But I do have some more Pokemon card collections that I'm going to be showing you guys. And then I also have my PSA submission videos that I'm going to do. So please hit the like button and subscribe. And with that being said, I'm going to go through a little bit of a recap here. And I will see you guys in the next video.